This is a quick overview of the learning biography in a student's education modified profile. We're going to go over what every teacher needs to know and the team board. First, we'll start out with the snapshot. This is where the essential information about your student will live. It is completely customizable to your school, but as you can see on here, some ways schools are choosing to use it is by adding official assessment scores, inputting observations about the student, their strengths, their interests, or whether they have paraprofessionals or any other related service providers. To edit, you'll just click on the three-dot menu, click edit, and then you can go ahead and format your text. Ideally, on here, you're inputting the information from the IEP or information that has been recorded elsewhere that could be hard to find. And then any information that comes from the teacher's professional memory. So this is a place where you can go back and reference everything about the student. Next, we have the learning needs. This is where you'll indicate what classifications a student has. We've included all of the IDEA official IEP classifications as well as their subcategories and the DSM-5 categories. In this case, you can see that the student has dyscalculia, dyslexia, and is an English language learner. It'll give you a one-sentence overview as well as a hyperlink to learn more about this classification. So you'll get a one-pager with a definition, the DSM-5 details, what teachers look for in a student, what they can say to the student, skill gaps, and then additional resources. And then if you need to edit this, you need to add additional classifications or remove any that are on here, you just click on the three-dot menu. As you can see on here, you can just check off. And we've included the 504. We've included healthcare plan, RTI, and then if the student has no classifications but you'd still like to use education modified, you can just go ahead and put no classifications. Next, we have testing accommodations. This is exactly as it sounds. This is where you indicate mandated testing accommodations from the IEP that you need to provide to your student when they're being assessed. We've added the alternate assessment and then presentation, response, setting, time, and scheduling. Again, you can go ahead and just click the three-dot menu to edit, and it's also based on checkoff. And then lastly, this is the documents section. This is where you can upload the IEP itself or any other documents that you want to connect to the student. You just go to the three-dot menu, and then you input the title of the document, and then you can either add a live link or an actual file to upload. Live links we integrate with Google Docs, Microsoft OneDrive, as well as Dropbox. And then next, I want to show you the team board. This is going to serve as any other message board. It came, it's fairly new, and it came from a place where teachers wanted to input everyday observations. This is completely customizable to your school on how you'd like to utilize this. Some ways schools have used this is to communicate celebrations about the student or any other notes. Some examples here are this student has been late to school every day this week. Does anyone know what's going on? Another teacher can go ahead and reply. They're taking their little brother to school this week. And so it gives you the option to write the message, format it, save it, and then you can also go back and edit it, or you can also archive it. And then another teacher can go ahead and reply. If you decide to archive a message, and let's just say it was an accident, you can always go back and view archived messages, and you can always restore them. And that is the quick overview of the learning biography. what every teacher needs to know, and the team board.